It's about time you got some fresh Folkestone air into your lungs, James Mallory. Stuck up in London, breathing nothing but your paints and your canvas.
I did not come for the air, Mrs. Meldrum. I came to see you.
Talented and extraordinary creature.
That's very plain.
Who is she? Who the devil is she?
Oh, Kitty! Flora, my dear. Oh, you've been missed.
How nice. I've been over in Boulogne with the Floyd Taylors.
Uh-huh.
They've been so kind.
Yes, I dare say.
Yes, they took me about and showed me off and absolutely went to endless pains to be agreeable.
Well, that is their forte. Being agreeable. I'd like to present a friend of mine, Mr. James Mallory. James, this is Miss Flora Louisa Saunt.
The portrait painter?
Charmed.
How do you do? There were several artists in Boulogne, constantly dogging my footsteps. But had I sat for one, I should have had to sit for them all.
You would do me a great honor, Miss Saunt, if you would agree to sit for me when we have both returned to London.
I can't think of anything I would like more.
Good. That's settled then.
It's the face, you see. I must have it. I must set it down. Who is she?
She's an orphan. She's 20 years of age, and she's rapidly squandering, or being robbed of, the modest capital her parents left her. She's no taste in friends. The Floyd Taylors, who were her hosts in Boulogne, are horrid people. And the Hammond Sings, with whom she stays in London, have their hands in her pocket day and night.
Have you spoken to her about it?
Oh, she knows what I think about them. Indeed, she knows what I think about most things.
She shares that with most of your friends.
That may be, but possibly some of my friends listen to me. That girl doesn't care a button. She's too pleased with herself for anything else to matter.
With that face, she has every right to be pleased.
So everyone tells her. Her vanity is beyond all making or mending.
Why not take her under your wing? Have her stay with you. At least you wouldn't fleece her. No.
I've lain awake at nights, wondering how I could help her, but the fact is, I can't at all.
Why not?
Well, you've seen what she does. She hugs me and runs away. She has an instinct about me. She feels I've got one about her. I sometimes think she can't bear the sight of me. Oh, it's all right. There's no obligation. Though most of the time people generally can't take their eyes off me.
Oh, I shouldn't worry. She'll marry early, marry dazzlingly, and be off your conscience.
Whom will she marry?
Oh, anyone she likes. She's right. She's a masterpiece. She's so abnormally pretty she can do anything. She'll fascinate some nabob or prince, marry him.
That's what she thinks. It's my opinion she'll fascinate him first and bore him afterwards. Moreover, she's not as flawless as you make out. She has a scrappy little figure. And she has another drawback, which shall be nameless.
Will you turn your head round to the window, please? I want an aspect of the profile. Now, right round the other way. I want to see the other one.
They're both the same.
Indeed they are. But how do you know, pray?
People are so funny.
No, please, stay away, ma. That's it.
Well, I see beauty in others, in nature, in art. Why should I be blind to it in myself?
Will you turn your head a little this way, please? That's it.
Besides, I am my own severest critic. When I look in the mirror, all I see are the defects.
Which are?
I wouldn't tell you for the world.
Are you all right? I'm not tiring you, am I?
Not at all. It's simply a headache.
Anemia is very fashionable with the young ladies this season.
I don't go in for it myself. I am happy to say that I am sound in every part of my body. I have good eyes, good teeth, good digestion, and a good temper. I am sound in wind and limb. That's how Charles puts it.
Charles?
Lord Iffield. Well, you met him with me that day in Folkestone.
Oh.
He's Lord Considine's son, you know. They have vast estates in Wiltshire.
Oh.
I met him in Boulogne, and he followed me to Folkestone.
Did he now?
And then he followed me from Folkestone to London. He's collecting me here in a few moments. I hope you don't mind.
Not in the least. There, I'm finished for today. We start in earnest tomorrow.
Shall I be hung in the summer exhibition at the Academy?
If I could put a frame around you and submit you, there would be no doubt. As it is, we must wait to see if I can manage to do you justice. You can tidy up in there if you wish.
Thank you.
Lord Iffield, sir. Calling by arrangement for Miss Saunt.
Oh, of course. Show him in, will you?
Iffield, how do you do?
James Mallory.
Miss Saunt not here?
She's tidying up.
So this is what you painter chaps get up to, is it? Rather like amateur theatricals, don't you think?
I believe I can see why you might think so.
Do you go in for t'other thing at all? Female form divine, undraped as 'twere?
Sometimes.
Set them up here on this chair.
Or lie them down on the sofa there, stretched out. Gives the body a more sensuous line, you know. Some of the choicest haunches in the kingdom have adorned my humble Chesterfield.
Well,
So, you've taken the incomparable Miss Saunt under your protection, have you?
she is incomparable, don't you think? Yes, chap has hair on his arm, he don't care what he may meet in the way of competition. Bit like being on a hunt, what? Knowing one's on the unbeatable horse.
I'm sure Miss Saunt would be charmed by the comparison.
Yours, are they? Mind if I take a look?
I'm sorry. It's a bit like horses, really. Always wise to keep a little under one's saddle, you do understand.
Perfectly. Producer in the paddock on the day, what? Quite right. Ha! Ha! Amazing how much the world has in common with itself.
I think that our sitting is going to be very interesting, Mr. Mallory. Charles.
Oh, my dear.
Oh, I hope I haven't kept you waiting. It's so kind of you to come.
Not at all. Been having a fascinating chat with our painter friend here.
Yes.
Flora? I thought of drive in Hyde Park and then lunch.
Oh, Charles, what a delightful program.
Flora, my dear, that was Tom Maxton, Darby's cousin. You can't have forgotten him.
Charles, if I were to remember every single one of your acquaintances, I should need the mind of a mathematician, which you know I haven't got.
He was deuced put out.
I dare say he'll survive.
Ha! Ha!
How goes it with the noble Lord Iffield? I haven't heard of him for 6 weeks.
That's because he's gone to India. Tiger shooting, if you please.
Ah.
Oh, it's all right. He's madly in love with me. But his family are leading him such a life.
In what way?
Oh, it's they who packed him off there. His mother, the Countess. She has been heard to say, I would rather my son be swallowed by a tiger. Marry a girl not absolutely one of ourselves.
One of ourselves?
Now, Mr. Mallory, I have never known you to be less than acute. The orphan child of an army major, with no resources and no connections.
What does Iffield himself say about it?
Oh, Charles has given me unmistakable signs. He's simply laying low and gaining time. His father has it in his power to be very nasty to him, particularly financially. Lord Considine can't last forever. Charles knows that there are cleverer men, richer men, and greater personages who are banging on my door. Banging on my door. But I'm rather fond of my poor little Viscount. And he knows that bullied and persecuted though he may be, and besieged by offers though I may be, he may rely on me to be constant.
He's a very fortunate man. I want to try something. Without moving your head, will you turn your eyes to look at the Cupid, please?
The Cupid?
It's just an idea.
I'm sorry. I find Cupids the most boring things in the world. I couldn't possibly sit here and goggle at one. Besides, I'm tired, Mr. Mallory, and I would like to finish for today.
As you please.
To make it up to you, I shall be twice as cooperative tomorrow.
My dear Miss Saunt, you could be twice as perverse, and my brush would be as eager.
You're a very kind man, Mr. Mallory. Why are you so kind to such a vain and empty-headed girl?
Yes, you are vain. But you have a great deal to be vain about. And somehow, forgive my frankness, but your vanity has made you soft rather than hard. You strike me as vulnerable. Are you?
May I talk?
You may.
Yesterday you said you thought that I was vulnerable. What makes you think that?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose any young lady of 20, without parents or guardians, would seem vulnerable.
Oh.
Now, I'm still trying for that little difference I was talking of yesterday. I want you this time to turn your eyes to look at my...
Precious Cupid.
No. On the contrary, I want you to turn those stunning eyes to look at my discreetly naked Apollo.
Why should I do that?
It's just an idea. It may not work.
Yesterday it was your Cupid that was going to give you your great effect. Today I find it is something else. I am beginning to think, Mr. Mallory, you are going to turn me into a squint-eyed monstrosity.
My dear Miss Saunt.
Are you putting me to the question, Mr. Mallory?
Am I what? I'm sorry, I don't follow. I do apologize if I've taken too dominating an attitude, but...
I'm sorry. It is I who must apologize. I'm sorry. I've been under a great deal of strain lately, some of which I'm sure you've guessed at, and some of which you could not.
You don't have to explain to me. I'm a recorder, merely. I try to put down what I see.
Well, then, I beg you, if you are a recorder, would you record me from the front? Head on, as it were. I do so hate the sideways glance.
She was distinctly odd. She asked me if I were putting her to the question. Now, what do you suppose she meant by that?
Dear James, I haven't the least idea.
Oh, yes, you have, Kitty. Now, the last time I was here, you hinted that she had some mysterious drawback, which was not apparent.
And you said you'd rather die than let me tell you what it is.
Yes, well, I've changed my mind.
Is it a question of the portrait? Does it not go well?
Oh, portrait goes well enough. Well enough for the summer exhibition. It's been accepted.
Congratulations, my dear. That's simply
Kitty, that is hardly the point. Now, I want to know what is wrong with the perfect Flora Louisa Saunt.
Oh, dear. So now you're smitten like all the rest, are you?
Come now. You know very well that an artist is the last person to fall captive to perfect beauty. But the girl needs help.
She needs help, all right. I can only hope she gets it in time. I said it would end sadly, James. I'm unpaintable.
That is precisely the point.
I believe I resent being regarded as a challenge.
A gentleman has called, sir.
Mr. Jeffrey Dawling?
Oh!
He says he would take it as a very great favour if you would see him, sir.
See him. Do. Do.
Do you know him?
Oh, I've some acquaintance with him.
Well, show him up, will you, please?
And look, it's extremely important in his case that you do not judge the book by its cover.
Is that because the book is so good or the cover so bad?
He has large estates in Hampshire. 4 dear ugly sisters there who adore him. A huge income, and he got a double first at Oxford, none of which is in the least self-evident, which is why stupid people often take him for a fool.
He seems to have one other priceless asset. Your good opinion of him. Oh, why don't you stay?
But no, and miss me train to Folkestone. Let's simply bounce off each other in the hall.
Kitty, I do believe you've gone quite pink.
Oh, rubbish. Goodbye. Oh, Geoffrey!
Kitty! What on earth are you...
It's my painter. The one I'm always telling you about. And if you're going to sit for him, brush your hair.
But I'm...
Goodbye,
not...
dear
Excuse me, sir. If you would follow me, sir. Mr. Jeffrey Dawling, sir. Awfully good of you.
How do you do?
Strange request, really.
Portrait painters are not unused to them. Why don't you sit down?
It's about your splendid picture in the Academy, entitled Miss Flora Louisa Saunt. Quite stunning.
You're very kind.
I've never seen such a lovely creature. I did so want to buy her.
I'm afraid it went at the private view.
Yes, they tell me, bought by Lord Iffield, they said.
That is correct. He returned from a tiger shoot in India specifically for the purpose. You are acquainted with Miss Saunt, are you?
Good gracious, no. I haven't had that inestimable pleasure. What I wondered, that is to say, knowing little of these matters, I wondered whether you might have some preliminary sketch or study that I might buy.
Yes, I think so. Yes, I have several. You may take your pick. Here they are.
How to distinguish between excellences? That one. That's the one.
It's not the best study.
It's the one I want. How... Oh. I mean one's not in an emporium. I don't know how these things are arranged, as it were, financially.
Well, it's not a study that I have any further use for, in truth. However, I do have a market. Why not take it with you and send me, say, I don't know, 30 guineas at your convenience?
I'm most terribly obliged. I can't tell you. Heaven, she's lovely.
Would you like to meet her? What? I'm expecting her for tea any moment. Why not stay and meet her?
No, I couldn't do that.
Why not? Why be content with an image when you can confront the reality? Look, meet her here first, and then call on her at the Ham and Sings. She stays with them.
No.
Why not?
I couldn't face her. I wouldn't know what to... She'd think me a joke. I'd better go.
Can you manage?
Yes, thank you. I have my carriage outside, and thank you again. Goodbye. Miss Flora Saunt, sir.
Tea, Saunders, please.
Who on earth was that?
That, my dear, was your latest conquest.
But I don't know him. Do I?
He fell in love with your picture at the Academy.
Oh,
And being
that's
unable
it.
to purchase it, begged to be allowed to buy what I consider to be a rather inferior study.
Who is he?
He is Mr. Jeffrey Dawling. He's very rich, very clever, and he owns acres of Hampshire.
And has he any expectations?
My dear child, what more could he possibly be expecting?
I mean, James, does he have a title to come into?
Well, as to his family tree, I haven't climbed it. I don't think he's one of your beloved noblemen, but he's probably twice the man for that.
Very likely.
In any case, I wasn't aware that membership of the aristocracy was a prerequisite for falling in love with your picture. How is the noble Iffield?
Well, as you know, he did return from India expressly for the purpose of purchasing my portrait. And I think he has no plans to return there.
A powerful token, I agree.
Moreover, I myself am going to the continent next month, and he is going to follow me.
Do you go abroad for your health?
Of course not. Why on earth should you ask me that?
No reason. It's what the world says. It's no longer fashionable to go abroad for pleasure. One always goes for one's health.
Well, let the world do what it likes. I go for my pleasure.
And for that of your admirers. You mustn't forget that.
Won't you sit down, Mr. Dawling?
I spent all last night looking at your picture. I realised it wasn't enough. Mallory was right. I need the substance, not the shadow.
The substance, Mr. Dawling?
I'm not a personable man, Miss Saunt, but I have qualities of fidelity and loyalty. I hold fast, Miss Saunt. I stick.
Mr. Dawling, I am very sensible of the honour that you are doing me, but I am afraid that I could never
All
ever...
I ask is friendship, to be able to take you about from time to time. I don't hope for anything more.
Oh.
Which is not the same thing as saying I won't try for anything more.
Friendship is a quality not lightly to be declined, Mr. Dawling. I should be delighted to be your friend.
The platonic ideal? Dawling, you begin to worry me. You come here with your huge simplicity, bumping up and down my stairs, talking of platonic friendships with stunning young beauties.
It's the best I can do. She can never regard me in any other light. She told me so.
You must cut her from your life.
That's just what I can't do. Anyway, you're a fine one. After all, it was you that started it all 3 weeks ago when you suggested I met her personally. It was you that drove me to the mouth of the cannon that was to blow me to pieces.
In the confident belief that a man of your perception and intellectual training would prick the bubble of her beauty, would see her for what she is. An empty, exquisite butterfly.
I know that.
Slight, vain.
I know that.
And yet, with the strangest promise of tragedy about her.
I know that too. And it's just because of that, as well as her beauty, that I irreversibly love her.
So you see, your friend Jeffrey Dawling has joined the infinite list of Flora's victims.
Who said he was my friend?
Oh, come now, Kitty. I saw the blush on your cheeks when we first discussed him.
I thought he had more sense.
When Flora comes through the door, sense flies out the window.
Their own sense has certainly flown, whatever little she ever had. She's cutting such fat slices from what her parents left her that there's scarcely anything left.
Can't you talk to her?
She won't be talked to. She believes she knows what she's doing. Her reasoning is that the money will last as long as it has to. That a magnificent marriage will crown her charms before she's really pinched.
There's a certain fine boldness about it.
She's put by a sufficient sum for a really superb wedding outfit. Meanwhile, she uses the rest to keep her afloat in the society in which she might most naturally find her match.
This little drawback that you were so mysterious about. Can you at least tell me whether it has anything to do with her health?
Why do you ask that?
Well, she was distinctly odd when I mentioned health.
I'm sorry, James, but I've already made myself perfectly clear. I do not feel free at this stage to say anything at all about the matter of what one can only call the girl's career. She'll be back for Christmas. If your curiosity is so overpowering, you must ask her yourself.
Really, James, I don't know why you persevere with me. The more accurately you get me, the worse it is.
I dig for your soul, Geoffrey, as I dig for Kitty Meldrum's. They have a great deal in common, your souls. Come in.
Miss Flora Saunt, sir.
James, such dedication, always at your easel. Except you're not James, are you? No, you're Jeffrey, and James is standing by his fireplace, which isn't in the least bit being dedicated, you know. I hope you'll forgive my comical vein, but, well, after all, it is the season for it, isn't it, you know? Jokes, mottos, ghostly apparitions.
Are you calling Jeffrey and I ghostly apparitions?
Not in the least. You are two gentlemen of whom I am exceedingly fond.
If you would care to stay still long enough, perhaps you would like to join us for tea.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, James. I can't do that. I have Charles waiting for me in a carriage. You see, we have an aunt of his with us. Actually, I've come here to ask you for a favour.
Name it and it shall be done.
Well, Charles would like one of the sketches you did of me for his study.
Oh, with pleasure. Which one?
Oh, I think one of the ones with the vine leaves in the hair.
Well, there are two with vine leaves, if I remember rightly. Yes. Choose whichever you think the better. Here we are.
Oh, would you?
Yes.
Oh, it's awfully difficult. I'd like Jeffrey to choose. He has such good taste.
No, I'm not choosing for him.
Well, then choose for me. Please, Jeffrey.
Very well. That one.
Yes, you're absolutely right. That's exactly the one I would have chosen. How kind of you. Well, I'm sorry to be in such a rush, but I really must go. You see, Charles gets awfully impatient. Thank you, James. Goodbye. Goodbye, Jeffrey.
So that's it.
What?
That's the little mystery that Kitty was so close about.
What on earth are you talking about?
What did you make of Flora just now?
Odd. Very odd.
I'm surprised it's never occurred to me before. There's something wrong with her eyes.
Never!
What do you suppose the point was of asking you to choose that sketch just now? It's because she couldn't distinguish one from another.
I don't see that follows.
Heavens, has she been clever about it? Of course, as soon as one knows, one can interpret all kinds of little incidents.
I think you're jumping to conclusions.
She has learned to recognize objects by their relationship to each other. I am always to be found at my easel. Therefore, she naturally assumed that the figure standing there was me.
There could be something in that, James.
The thing that worries me is that the condition is evidently progressive.
Can you see Flora consenting to wear spectacles in public?
Does she wear them when she's alone?
Yes, but how often is she alone? It's not a matter to be trifled with.
Do you think there's a serious danger?
She should follow to the letter her oculist prescription, at whatever cost to her prettiness.
It's all right, Saunders. I don't require allowance.
Flora, my dear.
Charles Iffield and I are engaged.
Oh, my dear. Saunders, champagne, buckets of it. My heartiest felicitations.
It's going to be announced Monday in the Morning Post, and I wanted you to be the first person to know.
Oh, he's a very lucky man. I know you'll both be very happy.
Well, that rather depends on you, doesn't it?
On me?
Well, you know, don't you?
Know what?
Oh, come, James. I've given myself away too many times in this room. The other day with you and Jeffrey was simply the confirmation, wasn't it?
I know your eyesight is bad, yes.
Bad? Oh, well, perhaps if I'd done what the doctors told me to years ago, it might now just be bad, but...
It accelerates?
With every day.
Have you taken advice?
Yes. When you asked me if I were going to the continent for my health, you were right. I've been to specialists in Paris, Vienna, Berlin, Zurich, and they all say the same thing.
What do they say?
That if I do not put on certain surgical spectacles, they will not answer for my eyesight.
Do you mean spectacles like Mrs. Meldrum?
Oh, no. No, much worse than Mrs. Meldrum's. Surgical spectacles with bars across each lens.
Well, if that's what they say, that's what you must do.
I will. I will after I am married. Don't you see? Then I'll be safe. But who will look at me if I make myself a fright now? How would I have ever got engaged at all if I'd been a goggling fright from the first?
Come now, you could never be that.
It's simply not true, James. You once said that I was vain. Well, you're right, I am. But my vanity is much more practical than you imagine. You see, I am all alone in the world, and my face is all I've got. But such a face. I have always known that I could get anything I wanted with it. But I needed it all. I need it still. I need every exquisite inch of it. I cannot afford to have it goggled and barred behind surgical spectacles. Since my parents died, it's been a kind of nightmare race, really, but between my money running out and my eyesight failing completely. Well, they've both been draining away at approximately the same speed. I have gambled on beating them both, and I have won. If you will let me win.
My dear Flora, it is not within my power to prevent you winning.
Oh, but it is. If Charles were to discover about my eyesight, he would break off the engagement immediately.
Surely not.
James, I am telling you that he would. You see, after we are married, I know that I can make him so happy that he will accept the treatment I have to undergo, goggles and all. If he discovers beforehand, then I am ruined.
Well, you shan't find out from me.
Promise me.
I promise. I leave for America tomorrow. I shan't have time to say anything anyway.
I want you to swear it.
I swear.
Will you break the news of my engagement to Jeffrey? Be gentle.
Married? To that block of Wiltshire witlessness?
It doesn't matter what you may think of her choice, old chap. He's the one she wants. Therefore, we must do everything in our power to see that she gets him. Therefore, we, or rather you, must abandon any plans you may have to tackle the question of her eyesight. For the plain fact is that if the gallant Iffield gets even a hint of the matter, he'll jump onto his hunter and head for the Shires.
And a deuced good thing, too.
Yes, for you maybe, but not for her. Now, I must have your word before I leave for New York.
My word on what?
That if you are asked, you inform the world that to the best of your knowledge, she has the eyes of a hawk. You must drop it. You must drop her.
If that's what she wants.
It is what she wants.
Very well.
Kitty Meldrum is very fond of you, you know.
I know.
You could do far worse. You'd be amazed how sought after she is.
Oh, James, it's uncommonly kind of you to concern yourself, but it won't serve.
What will you do?
What else? Take to the boats and the trains. Roll around the world a bit. Try to forget that face.
Flora, my dear.
Charles.
I'd like to see how we announce it to the world.
Oh, yes, indeed. How exciting.
I won't stay. Want a word with McKetch. Oh, I'll take those. Very kind. Flora!
Don't look so apprehensive, Lord Iffield. Flora will not leave her room. Since she came down to me here in her distress, she has not stopped weeping.
Why, I'm certainly sorry about that.
The reason I summoned you here is that as an orphan she has no one else. I therefore take it upon myself to speak for her. You have had 2 weeks now since your precipitate flight from your fiancé in which to state your intentions. This you have signally failed to do.
I must ask you to do so now.
Well, it's off, damn it, it's off. How can it be otherwise? The girl can hardly see a hand in front of her face. I don't understand. Don't understand how she took me in for so long. Nice fool she's made me look in front of my family and acquaintance.
That's your main concern, is it? How the affair makes you look?
I've been jockeyed, Mrs. Meldrum. I've been gulled, damn it. Someone had sold me a horse on those terms. I'd have returned the animal as unsound and horsewhipped the man who sold it to me.
And you return Flora as unsound, do you?
That's not what I meant, as you well know. Look here, Mrs. Meldrum. I'm perfectly willing to announce that it was she who broke it off with me. I'll pay a handsome sum in compensation. I'll do anything.
Except keep your word and marry her.
Except marry her. Yes.
Being out of the country, I've only just heard. I got here as quickly as I could.
I must confess I didn't believe you would wittingly desert her. Now,
how is she?
Jeffrey, sit down. Sit down.
How is she?
She has been down into the abyss. For the first 2 months she was here, she stayed in her room and cried. Lately she's been much better. She's been to the oculist, and for the past 4 months has been following his instructions punctiliously.
Which are?
Oh, to get as much fresh air as she can. To walk up to 5 miles a day.
Flora! Flora!
Hello, Jeffrey.
All alone?
With whom should I be?
May I?
Besides, I like being alone. For the present.
And for the future?
Oh, we shall have to see how I get on.
Flora, I want to speak with you about the future. Now that Lord Iffield is no longer in contention.
You see, I was right to disguise my disability. It is true that in the end I lost Charles Iffield. But wearing these, I never would have got him in the first place.
They would make no difference to me. Flora.
I understand that you've been travelling abroad.
That's right. I was on a boat on the Rhine when I heard. I started back instantly.
And what do you intend to do with yourself now that you have returned?
Oh, I shall settle down in Hampshire on the estate. I have a study going forward into the figures for illiteracy among the rural population. I've also been asked to stand for Parliament, but I shan't do that. After all, it would take me an hour to make a 5-minute speech. Flora, I have something to say to you.
I must hurry, Jeffrey, or I shall be late.
No.
The more I walk, the better I feel. I have been ordered by my doctors to keep all the while in the fresh air and to go in for plenty of exercise.
You get plenty of that down in Hampshire.
It keeps up my general health, you know, and if that continues to improve, as it has lately done, then soon everything will be all right again. All that was the matter with me before was that I neglected my general health. It acts directly on the state of the eye, you know.
It's her old absolute belief in herself. She thinks she's doing a cure.
And is she?
I simply don't know. Certainly she's dedicatedly doing what the doctors have prescribed. She went into those goggles the way repentant Magdalens joined the church. Had she done it all 5 years ago...
Then you don't think she'll be saved?
She thinks she will be. And that's all that matters. She believes she's on the mend. And that in the course of time, if she leads a tremendously healthy life, she'll be able to take off her muzzle and be as dangerous as ever. It keeps her going.
I'd have her, you know, as she is now.
Oh, you. You're too good to live.
What news of James Mallory?
Oh, he expects to be back next month. He's got another year's work waiting for him in America, but he wants to tidy up here first.
Will he come down to see you?
I should be very put out if he didn't.
I wonder what he, with his eye, will make of her goggles.
Would you like to paint me now, James?
It would present a few problems of technique.
There's no need to be tactful. I know they're hideous, but they are doing me good.
I think you've been very sensible.
I'm so sorry I can't stay, but I have to do these walks, these great long walks. They're very good for my general health, you know. And you'll be glad to be rid of me.
What a monstrous thing to say.
You have such an eye for perfection. I know how difficult it is for you to look at me. Well, goodbye, James.
Goodbye, Flora.
Well,
I feel as if some great sapphire had split in my hand. They destroy her. Those goggles annihilate her. Has Jeffrey seen her in them?
indeed he has. And borne it like a hero. He's proposed to her yet again.
And she?
Won't hear of it.
What's he doing with himself?
He's retired to his Hampshire acres, where he's surrounded by his 4 dear ugly sisters who make much of him because they sense his hurt.
I find it extraordinary that Flora should feel herself in a position to turn down a man like Jeffrey.
She doesn't deny he's good. He's simply the last person she would ever dream of.
Her taste was never her strong point.
Indeed not.
I really must see the fellow before I leave for America. Perhaps you can give me his address in Hampshire.
Certainly, James.
Really is up to one of his friends, you know, to shock him out of this destructive infatuation. It can bring only pain to him and embarrassment to her. I'm surprised you haven't done it already, Kitty.
I'm taking her abroad with me next week. Think a change will do her good. We'll be a pretty pair. We shan't be able to complain of not being looked at.
That's for you, Kitty, my dear. It's your kindly soul that people stare at,
James.
not your goggles.
Bless you.
Goodbye.
Oh, won't you stay till Flora gets back? We could all have tea together, and if you ought to be in America
No,
for
I
another
think
year...
not. I really can't bear to look at her, you know.
James.
She'd understand. She's a realist.
Not as hard a one as you, James.
You forget. I was never in love with her. I studied her face for particular beauty. I lived with that beauty, and I reproduced it. I know my trade well enough to realize that it's gone forever.
Gone? Forever? I won't hear of it. It's still there beneath the goggles. Any man with a trace of sensibility would know that.
I must admit, those goggles do put a severe strain on anyone's sensibility. I'm surprised you still want her.
I love her. I want to be with her. I want to protect her and minister to her. And she needs someone to love her now more than she's ever needed anyone before.
But she doesn't want you, old chap. Don't you find it rather humiliating? Running after a girl that no one wants anyway?
I've never realized what a cold brute you are before, James.
Yes, Mrs. Meldrum said something of the kind this morning. What if the treatment fails? Supposing she does eventually accept you, and her sight worsens. You will be landed with a blind wife.
I've thought of that. It would be my greatest opportunity. I would do everything for her. She would be seen and marvelled at for her beauty alone. I would report its effect on those who saw it. It would be in my keeping. Above all, for her, her beauty would be fixed at its highest and most flawless point. She could never grow old in her own mind because I would not allow her to. My words would be her eyes, and my words would see to it that she never changed.
For your sake, Geoffrey, old chap, I hope she goes on refusing you. However, I think there's very little danger. I had a letter from Mrs. Meldrum this morning. It appears that our blinkered beauty has bucked up no end in the heady airs of the continent. She's claiming her sight is improving by the minute. She's had her goggles off once or twice. Oh, and she's quite confident of bringing down an Italian prince within the month.
If that would make her happy, I'm content.
I now know why I've never managed to get your head quite right. I kept missing out the halo.
Extremely amusing.
Just 15 inches a day. She's got a parrot mouth.
You're not the most scintillating company a poor old widow could have, Geoffrey.
Yours is the last portrait I shall paint in America, Miss Beaumont.
Why, surely not.
18 months is a long time. Miraculous Saunders has already got me packed. I shall be off the minute your lovely face has dried. Saunders, where are my studs? I performed the miracle of arriving back here in time for the first night of Lohengrin at the Garden, and no studs, Saunders, no studs. Perhaps you can surpass yourself and get me a hansom.
Sir.
There you are.
Flora, my dear.
James! Oh, dear, dear James.
You are lovelier now than you've ever been before in your life.
You've been away so long I didn't recognize you. Geoffrey, look who's here. James has come back, and you should have heard what he said about me.
James!
How beautiful she is, old man. How extraordinarily beautiful. I didn't come within 100 miles of you, my dear. You must sit for me again.
Oh, I should like that, James. I'd like to see your old studio again. You've been away too long. Why don't you arrange it with Geoffrey?
It shall be, you know, as I said that day.
Her blindness is never mentioned.
It's irrelevant.